Hello, good evening. A very warm welcome to each and every one of you to our day 10 of the Christmas Spirituality series. Warm welcome. And thank you for being part of it every day. I am aware most of you have been a part of it, and it is lovely to connect with you on this virtual ground every day. Thank you so much. So, as you're aware, we have been doing it for 10 days that we travel to various places from around the globe and listen to this beautiful experience sharing about one topic of Christmas. So today, our topic is the tree, the Christmas tree. Yes, one of the most important elements of the Christmas tree, and we are going to travel all the way to Turkey to listen what our dear brother Yogesh has to share about it. So let's tune in and hear him. And then we'll go into experience sharing like every day. And our dear sister Casey, she will take us through that. So thank you and stay tuned.
Hello everyone, my name is Yogesh and best wishes for the festive season. I'd like to share a few thoughts about the tree. The tree is a very beautiful image illustrating the diversity of life, diversity in humanity, diversity in the animal kingdom, and also diversity in all of nature. The tree has a seed, roots, a trunk, branches, sub-branches, twigs, and even leaves. So rich in metaphors and full of symbolism, the tree reminds us that regardless of the external differences which exist in the world, in terms of race and religion, culture and tradition, class, caste, tribe, and so on, but yet underneath all of those differences, we are all part of the same whole, just as all of those different parts of the tree are needed for the tree to be complete. In the same way, the whole of life on the planet has great diversity, but yet we are all interconnected. And for me, this is the first message that the tree has to give us: interconnectedness, regardless of even differences in attitude or perspective, but yet I am because you are. And I think this is an important lesson for us, especially at this time as humanity faces many challenges and people have wildly differing views about some of the important topics that we hear about and read about in the news. And then the second important message of the tree is appreciation. And that tells us that each branch on the tree has its own place and position. And because of that, differences necessarily exist. Now, differences can be used for us to push us away from each other, but also differences can be used for us to learn, to grow together, and to find out something new. Differences are also important in bringing beauty into a situation. Imagine if a tree had only one branch, how boring that might be. But all the different branches help us to appreciate the individual beauty of each branch. And then the third thing I think the tree teaches us is respect. Some branches have been around for a long time, and other branches may have just grown more recently. Some leaves may just have appeared on the tree. But to respect each and every one, to respect each person, no matter who they are, where they are, to respect their individuality and their opinion. And I feel that this is perhaps the most important message of respect. It's what brings us together. It reminds us of being one human family and helps us to learn and grow together. So wishing you all the best for a peaceful and prosperous new year. Thank you.
So I hope you found something treasured under the tree. I'll just share, I'm always so taken with Yogesh's reflections. They have their own flavor. They're very unique. And I was noticing how with this aspect of diversity, how it's such an easy avenue for conflict. But how the three things that he pointed to, it was sort of like the formula also for experiencing harmony within diversity and for finding a way to appreciate each one. And even when there is a difference that somehow grates with our personal attitude or values or things like this, or the things that we hold most dear, to recognize it's almost just that acceptance that there is some treasure inside that one. They're playing their own part. Like no one would say a tree is a tree without the trunk or without the leaves or without the roots, or, you need everything there for this entity to thrive. So even if, the mind sort of gets in the way and makes us think that we can't appreciate someone or that we are struggling to somehow, just starting with that simple idea that I have the capacity to value this human being and to find a way, even if it's a tiny step towards greater harmony, it's possible because we're part of the same tree. So we're actually interdependent, and to maybe foreground that as another process for conflict resolution. And I know a lot of families get fighting at Christmas time as well. I've heard some fantastical stories. So now it's over to everyone else. Please give me an emoji or a hand up. I would love to see who has a little gift from under the tree that they would like to share with everyone. Yes. Satomi.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, yes, we can.
Shanti.
Oh.
Brother Yogesh shared with us so beautifully about trees. And I really am touched when he said, I am because you are.
Yeah.
And really, I think he said so many things, but how tree, we can learn from tree how to learn and grow together. If we all can respect and understanding of the differences, how beautiful would it be? And then I was also thinking that, I don't know anyone dislike trees.
True, actually, isn't it?
Yeah,
There's no
I
one
really, perhaps there are, I don't like this tree or I like this particular trees, but I think, all of us, all entire the world, we do like trees, and I feel that even though, I am probably the same, but even though we don't think deeply like that sharing, we kind of know how, trees teaching us and then showing, how, what's the word, how, accepting everything itself and also from us. So I think that's why we all like trees. That's how I felt today.
That's beautiful, Satomi. Thank you.
Thank
And,
you.
and I also really love that you pointed to the ways in which we have subtle knowing. You know, like it's very easy to get, you know, very intellectual or sort of intelligent with the things that we perceive in the world, and yet everyone has this very soft and subtle knowing of things. So thank you for reminding us of that. Who else would like to share something? Yes, please. Ali, of course. Join us.
I can't resist because it's such a beautiful videos which they spark so much in me.
Yeah. They really
Yeah, and I wanted to just extend upon that thought in which how would a tree look if they had only one branch or not many branches? And it was a very short thought that came in, that this randomness of how the branches grow and how they put in makes the tree look different. And we have people joining in from Turkey and from Istanbul, from Canada, and all of these different places with so much of newness and culture and everything coming in. These are all, in a manner of speaking, branches which make this world tree so beautiful. So yes, I very much sank into that feeling.
Thank you for sharing that feeling with us. The global family. It's really interesting, you know, there's just that feeling in your mind when you expand yourself out of the room that you're in, out into the country, and then just that overview of the whole globe, but not as a sort of like cartoon image of a globe spinning, but holding that feeling of your own very real and embodied life, and expanding that feeling of like real humanity, and embracing the vastness of diverse humanity around the planet. I know especially with Raj Yoga, we aim to practice an awareness of spirit, perhaps more than the body. But for me, actually holding on to my physical humanity actually enables me to relish the wonder of life, of this machinery, of our diverse humanity on the planet, and to celebrate it. We've reached 6:15. Is there any one last person who would love to share a little bit of something for the group? Otherwise, we will say farewell until tomorrow. Very well then, Om Shanti. I know DJ is going to pop a little link into the group if you'd like to share your experience of this event, this series, and perhaps of just today's session, then you're welcome to, it's a Google Doc. You can share your feelings and they will be warmly experienced by whomever is collating them all. I have to admit, I don't know. So again, there's a thank you there. It's in the chat now if you'd like to use that link and share your experience. And other than that, I wish you lots of love. Enjoy just relishing and experiencing the wonder of this tree of humanity over the next day. Much love to everyone, and Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti.